Hey guys, it's me, Michaela Marie, and I'm back with another video. So today I just wanted to share a word with y'all that God dropped on my spirit. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. And the word is, it ends with me and it starts with me. It ends with me and it starts with me. So I will give an example of something that I have dealt with in the past, because this is relating to breaking generational curses off your bloodline. So the example that I will use is, the thing that ended with me was childhood trauma. So parenting in a way that traumatizes a child basically ended with me. And the thing that started with me was intentional parenting. And not intentional parenting, that's confused with permissive parenting. Not letting the child get away with whatever they want, but instead it is just like it says, it is being intentional in understanding a child, number one, because growing up, you were told to sit still and stop jumping and, sit down somewhere and be quiet, or I don't know, that was the first thing that came to mind. And so it's just like, kids are full of energy and they're curious, so they ask a lot of questions, and they're literally just learning. They're brand new to the world and they just want to play and have fun. Like, that's just who they are. So to tell a child, sit down somewhere, it's not in their nature. It's not natural. And so we have to be understanding and we have to be patient with kids. And so it just takes a different approach. And more importantly, it takes healing from your own childhood traumas. And it takes unlearning how you were raised, how you grew up. Because oftentimes what we saw is how we think parenting should be. And if a child is, not listening, then you just resort to spanking them. And in reality, if you really do the research, it's not helpful and it's damaging, and it really pretty much does the opposite of what you're trying to do. But that's not why we're here. I could literally talk all day long about childhood trauma and parenting and all the things. That's just my area of passion, and that's not why we're here. So let's go ahead and get into this word. So the reason your road has felt harder and the reason you had to fight for everything and wait longer is because you are the one that's meant to break the curse off your bloodline. You have to end the cycle, because if you don't, it will have all been in vain. And if you give up now, you will never see what is on the other side. And worse than that, it will be left up to your kids to break it. Can you imagine? Everything you had to endure being passed on to your kids, now they have to be bold and step up and fight the real generational curse. Because you decided to play victim, because you got scared, because you lost faith. Yeah, very heavy. So let's go to Daniel 10, verse 7 through 13. And if you are a part of the Hear from Heaven fast that just took place, it was extremely powerful. And that's when God dropped this into my spirit during that fast. So chapter 10, verse 7. I, Daniel, am the only one who saw the vision. The men with me saw nothing, but they were suddenly terrified and ran away to hide. So I was left there all alone to watch this amazing vision. My strength left me. My face grew deathly pale, and I felt very weak. When I heard him speak, I fainted and lay there with my face to the ground. Just then a hand touched me and lifted me, still trembling, to my hands and knees. And the man said to me, "O Daniel, greatly loved of God, listen carefully to what I have to say to you. Stand up, for I have been sent to you." When he said this to me, I stood up, still trembling with fear. Then he said, "Don't be afraid, Daniel. Since the first day you began to pray for understanding and to humble yourself before your God, your request has been heard in heaven. I have come in answer to your prayer." But for 21 days, the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia blocked my way. Then Michael, one of the archangels, came to help me. and I left him there with the spirit prince of the king of Persia. So, what if Daniel quit at the doorstep of breakthrough? By day 19 through 20 of his 21 days, he was probably growing weary and ready to quit too. But that was also when he was at the threshold, about to cross over. He didn't know it was going to be on the 21st day. He just knew he had to press and fight for that thing to break forth. So, whatever you are fighting for, fighting towards, just know that God already heard your prayer. He's already sent you the answer. It's just a matter of breaking through. There are certain things that you can't see that you are fighting. And it's not just about you, about generations to come. And he sent you because he knew that you would keep fighting and you would keep pressing and that you would not give up even when it got hard. I know that we get tired because we've been fighting for so long and it's just been one thing after the other, but it's all for a purpose. And he promised you some things and you're wondering why has nothing come forth yet. Like, I thought it was supposed to be this time. I haven't seen anything, and it's for a purpose. Like, this is why you're still waiting, because the fight is bigger than anything you can truly understand. And I want to go specifically to, I think it was the first verse I read. 7. I, Daniel, am the only one who saw the vision. My God. I know for me personally, this journey has looked crazy to a lot of people because not everyone saw the vision that God gave me. Not everyone understands the path that I'm on. And it's not for them to understand. It's between you and God. And it's for you to go forth as God has called you to. And when the time comes, they will see. Period. You just have to be okay with looking crazy. And that part is just so good. It's just blessing my soul because that wasn't in my notes, but it definitely spoke to me. So I don't know who that's for. I know it's for me. But yes, that is the word that I have for y'all. Thank you so much for watching or listening. And hopefully the outside noise was not too distracting for y'all. But anyways, hopefully this blessed y'all the way that it has blessed me. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.